Hey guys, it's Red here. I see two people are watching and I'm just there like, okay, is anybody gonna talk? But if you guys don't want to talk, it's fine. I've just been like not I haven't really been on social media in a long time, so I guess I sort of have like this sort of like I need human interaction because remember COVID and my job suddenly decided out of nowhere that they didn't need me recently, so since they don't need me, I haven't had like actual human interaction and I need. Hey, glad you're here. I'm sorry if I'm making you lose sleep. So, yeah, I don't know who else is here because it says three viewers, which is weird. But I don't usually have that many. But I am currently drawing a gift for Eve. Patches is here today because it's her day, and so is Azrael. So this works. I am making an encounter with her patch girl Ella and my patch girl Witchy Woo, which is like the patch girl version of Griselda. And they are basically frenemies because they love each other, but Ella is a witch hunter. So, and Witchy Woo is older than her, so I'm having her give Ella a gift. I think Witchy Woo is like 14 or 12, and Ella is like 4, so makes sense. And usually she has a cane, not a broomstick, but I'm gonna make it so that like her cane is now like super high tech. Has all the latest gadgets, including that it turns into a broomstick because why not? And they're flying over the moon. I'll give her a Christmas hat because why not? So yeah, fair enough. I know you do tend to stay up late, and it is the weekend, so this social media whole like not going on social media, this hiatus thing, it's killing me. Like, I mean, yes, we have gotten a lot of good out of it. I want to say that Chris wanted to get something out of it, and she definitely did. But like, it's supposed to be for a few more days until Monday, and I can't. I really can't. I wasn't supposed to do this, and I know that she'll be really angry with me. But well, I don't know if I would say angry, but maybe disappointed. I guess I don't know, upset that we broke it. But what do you mean, like magic for the broomstick thing? So much to talk about. Such a chatterbox right now. Also, if you start to hear whines, we are starving. We have been waiting because we were told that somebody was going to get us something 2 hours ago, and we've been really hungry since, so we're just waiting. Also, you know what? I hope that there's not anybody in this chat who's like, "Whoa, I'm your friend. You didn't give me a present for Christmas," because this is being shipped. This is gonna that kind of stuff. So yeah, I can do presents for other people potentially, but oh yeah, that's fair enough. It's just like my excuse. I mean, we already have her like drawn and everything and a bunch of other pictures, so I don't really want to change that too much. But that is a good idea. Although I think her magic is more of a green color, but that's a good point. Thank you. So Ella right here is a vampire hunter. So this is going to be really interesting. I missed the two of them in action. I haven't actually. Give me a second. Yeah, I know. I don't think that we're gonna have anyone's gonna be that childish, but we do have a certain friend that I am semi worried about because this friend is very, I don't know. There's always an issue with this friend, and eh. I know, right? Hey, Eve. I know. Ella doesn't grow up. I don't know if well, I think Eve is at the gym. So, but if you have a time if you have some spare time and you want to explain why Ella's so young, that could work because I don't want to like take the words from you. Yeah, she does. Currently drawing Witchy Woo first, but Ella's gonna be right there. She's gonna be like, "Oh snap! I'm getting a present from a hell demon. Do I take it?" Is this like a disgrace? Accepting this gift from you and your little demony hands. What do you mean? I love Peter Pan though. Peter Pan's the best. I just realized that it would have made Witchy look more witchy if we actually gave her a big nose, like, but oh well. We never did, so I'm not gonna change that now. Oh yeah, fair enough. I honestly when PGA when Patch Girl Amino was alive, like there was so much many epic plots, and so Ella is definitely the remainder of it because I feel like she is one of the most active plots right now. One of the only active plots right now because Katie is definitely up there, but there we go. That's way better. Wow, hypersense. Yeah, that's sad. Well, I mean, I feel like none of the Patch Girls really grow up, but that's explained because of the fact that they age so weirdly. Like that was already explained, so not in this stream, but yeah. I love how so Witchy Woo is like I forgot how old Witchy Woo is. I could have sworn she was either 14 or 12, but yeah, Witchy Woo and Ella have their issues because I mean I think I was just discussing this, but it's like hi, I hate you, you Witchy Woo, you are a disgrace, you are a hell demon, you need to die for the good of society, but at the same time, oh sweet. I love you, Witchy Woo. You're like such a great friend, and I wanted to rescue you from this awful curse that is killing you. So I think part of it is Ella doesn't know if she can trust Witchy Woo because she's like, yes, the curse is evil, but is Witchy Woo evil too? Because she does eat people. Yeah, that works. Witchy Woo is technically supposed to be pretty scrawny, but there we go. I don't think Pup is here, but if he is, this is like Gree as a patch girl, just as a reminder. And for everyone who has known me for a long time, they know when it comes to plots and characters, I feed off of conflict, of character conflict. Like, I don't know, when it comes to character conflict, we are just so freaking interested. Like, we can't even do that whole, like, normal life, slice of life thing. We can't. No. It has to be some sort of conflict, and we're good. I think the fact that this present is wrapped makes it that much worse because it's like what's inside though, you never know. With Witchy you never know if the curse is just taking control today. And then I think it's also that same fear that's gonna be make Ella be like, okay, I'm currently alone with like this hell demon. Can I do this? Yes. No, no, no. I get what you mean. I love to torture my characters with a awful backstory, or that's my personal favorite. I think it will be. You know what? I think I'm going to try something. I've never done this before, but making a Christmas witchy woo hat. Making Christmas, making Christmas, making Christmas. I never got that reference, so can someone please explain the heaven demon thing? And I just realized that making all those sweets is going to be a pain in the behind, so and finding like her actual skin thing is going to be a pain in the behind. Again, to do that again because I never saved her skin fabric, I need to start doing that. So I think I'm just gonna like honestly either wing it or just straight, like, color it flat. Because this is actually my last day to do Christmas presents because we're sending it out tomorrow and I have one more to do. So. Oh, and I have to seal them all. I haven't done that yet. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I thought it was a reference that I missed. I missed so many references today. I was, since I'm a Patreon of Entropy, I get to be on her streams. I'm pretty sure none of you know what I'm talking about, but it's awesome. But they were making so many references about like Avatar: The Last Airbender today and Harry Potter that I didn't get. I had no clue what they were saying, and I was trying so hard to be cool and hip. And even though I know the fact that those shows are not recent, but I was like, see, I know what I'm talking about. I can be cool. I can be hip, and I just gave up. Fair enough, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I can't really a way to justify the term, but I feel like Witchy kind of has like Daphne hair. Daphne's hair is kind of like gloopy, in reference to Scooby Doo. I don't know. Do you mean me specifically, or like, you know, Chris or us? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think it's just too long. That's what I think. There's too many of them. I don't like that those long stuff because we can never keep up. And then we're like, oh yeah, I'll watch it at some point, and then we never do. Recently, I haven't drawn Patch. Well, we haven't drawn Patch Girls in such a long time that we keep constantly forgetting their cheek buttons, and then we're like, they look too human, and I'm like, okay, that's why. But yeah, Patches is also here, everybody. So if y'all want to send her a message, it's totally cool. She's really excited to be doing PG stuff. Oh god, read the first book. That's a joke. Not to you. Okay, so see, we can't read. Like, we can, but we can't process things anymore for some reason. So, if we read a page, we automatically need a break. Like, honestly, after two, 3 pages, we need a break. It depends how advanced the book is. And so, we recently, that's why one of the biggest reasons why we couldn't do college, we couldn't get past the bachelor's. Uh, so recently we actually got this book let that was 4 chapters long and definitely under 50 pages for sure. And so we finished it and it was like such a celebration for us because we finally finished a book. It was like the first book that we finished, not school wise, in probably or even counting school wise, probably definitely over like 3 years, 4 years. So it was like this huge celebration for us, even though the book was only like 50 darn pages and the text is big. So yeah. So reading a book like that, sorry, not gonna happen. But I appreciate the suggestion. That's why we're like, oh, we want to critique other writers, but we can't read, and it sucks. We don't want to be like, hey, read our stuff, and we're not going to read yours, but just reading is, which sucks for me because the Starset book is coming out next year, and it's like, I need this in my life. You know what? I'm thinking that maybe for this, I might make her into like that her main candy is mint, so like red and white. Uh, and if I think of any green candy, then I'll put it in there. But what do you guys think? I think it might fit because it's supposed to be a Christmas themed picture. Hey! Oh, right. I have to type. I just realized what she said. Okay. Breakception, yes. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, if our job was stable and they weren't like, "Hey, we don't need you today," like that whole thing. Oh wow, yeah, her snoring is pretty loud. That is squeaky, actually. Nice. It's so freaking cute. Uh, but yeah, so we were doing all fine with this. I mean, we were like struggling a bit because social media is kind of really, and then our boss was like, "We don't need you Thursday. No reason. Just didn't need us." Which I think I know why, but I probably shouldn't say that on the internet because it's gonna make the company look bad and blah blah blah. So then it was like they told me today I didn't need you either today too, which I kind of know that they do because that they need more staff. Whatever. So then the thing is that I've been waiting for like we've been waiting for 2 weeks because we told each other that we weren't gonna finish our Christmas shopping until we for 2 weeks because we needed to get our paycheck, you know, and so last week we only worked 1 week, one day out of the 2 days because Thanksgiving. I work 5 days, but it's like it's weird. Um, and so the other day I only worked. This week, obviously, I worked 0 days because they told me out of nowhere. So that was really frustrating. But because of that, it's basically like having no human interaction for 2 days other than like immediate family, and it's driving me insane. I can't take it. Squeaky is honestly always sleeping. I'm so glad that you brought that up. Wait, so did anyone give their thoughts on making Witchy Woo like a mint witch? She's usually a candy witch, but a mint, candy cane, all that stuff witch for this picture specifically? Because Christmas. And if anyone wants to bring drama into the occasion, it might be cool because she's supposed to be evil and like. So now you have white, the color of innocence, on an evil character, which for me is kind of cool. But that's just me. I just realized I don't know how dresses work. I am way too hyper today. Wow. Like, talkative, I guess. I have so many urges to just not shut up. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear like me breathing really loudly. I'm kind of sick, I guess. No corona though, I swear. Thank you. Just silently, giving all these monotones. Also, it's funny that you mentioned that because people make fun of my voice all the time because of how the difference between me and Chris is. No, you know what happened? The other day it was Olivia. Olivia came out, and so it was Olivia, and then I came out, and God, the jokes would not stop because just the huge difference between them. Dual set. Duels. Damn it. I don't have time to look at Google now here. Why do people from the UK always do this? They no like it's not just you, it's a few other friends too. Like they talk and I'm like, I need a Google dictionary for what you're saying. I love you guys. It's nothing against you guys. It's just I feel so stupid every time. I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I'm just gonna mess it up even more. But thank you for loving the tone. I feel like maybe you guys are like the school system is different and they just teach you way more words than us, whereas us it's like, hey, go play because whatever. Because most Americans, as far as I know, maybe not most, but a lot of Americans are only know one language, and then there's everybody else that's not from the U.S. and they know so many. Thank you. Fair enough. Did you just look that up? I feel bad now. Thank you. Okay, fair enough. You're a good dork. Very cute. So, acceptable. Okay, let's see this. How bad does that look so far? It looks bad. I don't like it. It's like her face and then her chest is way too big for the rest of the body. So here's what I'm gonna do. And even though it's going like this, it doesn't look like that. If I do the hands. Okay, I feel better now. Thank you. I mean, I know two languages, but still. Fair enough, yeah. Well, tell you what, they're actually not even supposed to have boobs, so, but actually, so pastoral proportions are supposed to be head, the chest, like the whole torso is one head, and then the legs are literally one, two, three, four heads. So it literally goes like that. Those are pastoral proportions, and they also have a long neck most of the time. So this is exactly the opposite of pastoral proportions, so never do this. Don't do what I'm doing. In Patchtopia, though, they gain more human-like proportions, but still, that's better. Yeah, exactly. She is 12 to 14. Yeah, exactly. Which is part of the reason why it looks even worse. There's actually one meme that somebody from the Patch Girl community did, and it's like they made it so that they took a person with super, super long legs. They just extended the legs, and then they put an eyeball for kneecaps because they have buttons in their knees and they also have buttons in their eyes, which made sense. Same with the elbows. And it was kind of really funny to look at. Yeah, that looks a tiny bit better. She looks more adult than she's supposed to be, but it still looks way better than before. Also, a side note, speaking on languages today, Hattie was writing a letter to somebody today, and she was very, which I don't care. I mean, it's your letter, you do you. I'm not judging her. But she wrote in Swedish, so that was interesting. I think she wrote two sentences, which is like the most she's ever written. I think. And then Chris was like, dude, do you even know how to pronounce that? And she did. So I learned some new words today uh, that I already forgot. Wow. But yeah, so do you have an idea of how to make her look more 1412 other than fixing her chest? Because what I was trying to do was sort of do something like that, where it's like this is that whole body is just bent over. So that's why it looks like that. But that did not come out that way. We had Ruthie Google translate it and just like write on the letter translation right below it. So that works. But no, the recipient cannot understand Swedish. But she was just like, screw it. I feel like now that I've extended Witchy's legs, it looks better, but sort of, but her whole skirt looks way too tiny for the body, which is bad because patch girls are not supposed to be sexual. So she has two, her boobs are way too big, and now she has a mini skirt. Great. You have a good point. So how about I feel like Eve is probably just waiting for me to draw Ella, and I feel so bad that I'm taking forever, but I want it to look good. I swear we'll get to Ella, because without her, this whole drawing is pointless. So how does that look, guys? Any better? I don't know if it works that way because technically I'm not watching the stream. I'm just watching the chat box from the actual app that is streaming it. So I don't know if that even counts, but if that counts, I'm gonna be sad. And if that is so, thank you for staying with me. Really appreciate it. Have I ever described how much I hated hams? That actually didn't come out too bad, so that makes me feel better. Fair enough. Oh, look, would you look at that? Squeaky woke up. Hi, hon. She's adorable. She is so freaking cute. Oh my god, this cat. She's so fluffy. Which I'm proud of, by the way. Squeaky lost weight. She lost, I think it was uh she lost like 4 pounds, which is good because she's like not super big anymore. Because before she was like so big, like she could hardly clean herself, which was really bad. But things have gotten better, so. Yeah, I know you do. It's weird. Well, not weird, but it's just surprising that mainly because you're like you don't do art, so it's not like you look for those types of friends. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like you attract artists. Maybe all artists are just human sexual, I don't know. But then they'll have a problem with me because yeah, fair enough. It was a joke. But yeah, art and roleplay are really close, so because when you roleplay, you always want someone to draw your character or something. So Eve drew Ella, and it's in a completely different style. So we're gonna have to adapt this art style, I guess. And I suck at kid patch girls. I mean, Witchy Woo's a kid, but she's 14, so that's a little bit better. Well, Ella is 4, so proportions. So I'm assuming she wouldn't have makeup, so I'm trying to give her eyelashes and eyelids. That looks bad. So does anybody have any plans for the weekend? And by that, I guess I mean Kieran, because I don't think there's anybody else here. I hope there's supposed to be one more thing that one more drawing, but I'll do that by hand probably because I'm starving and I can't. When the food comes, I'm out. Oh, nice. Ever since like COVID and all that stuff. So what was it like? So I'm guessing this is like no LARPing stuff, just literal, just D&D. She's like Marceline the Vampire Queen. Those teeth. I forgot. She's also the daughter. I think I already said that. She's the daughter of a vampire. So yeah, teeth are super sharp. I think food came and I want to at least get her line art done because then I'm gonna feel super bad if I don't. But Lee is like literally. I need to check something real quick. But like, sorry, I have to ask a quick question to Google. Okay. She's both. She is a monster hunter, but she's also a vampire. Because basically her father was an evil vampire who wanted everything to just, if I remember correctly, he wanted everyone to die or be like him, and she hated that. So she became a monster hunter, even though she is a vampire. Yeah. This would have been so much easier to draw by hand, but and taking way less time, but I decided that I couldn't take the social media thing anymore, and I decided to do a live stream. And this is taking too long. I haven't even gotten to the coloring yet. Because watercolor takes approximately 1 hour to color. The whole thing. I should know. I just did a watercolor painting the other day, and it's kind of like, why does this take so long? I forgot this takes so long. Also, if you hear snoring again, yes, that is my cat. Yes, exactly. That was my goal, so thank you. She has really long hair, by the way. No, no, I'm pretty sure you meant mind. I don't know what that means, but pretty sure you meant mind. I actually like that term in a way because it's kind of like it can mean like sort of a mind concern. Like it's you don't want to think about it, but the brain's just bringing it up anyway. I feel like that's the problem she has with Witchy Woo in general. Like so many concepts. You know, like cannibals are bad, but also you're my friend. That kind of thing. She's so. And now that I'm drawing her, she's just so cute. I'm starting to realize that. She looks so innocent, it's hard to think that she carries a gun all the time with her and like all these tools to kill people and hell demons. Yeah, yeah, but she gets that it's a curse though. I love the idea of that. That needs to be a thing now. Like, bro, there are too many depressed dads. You need to stop. I'm sick of hearing people complain all around the village. Wow, I did a kid and it actually looks good. She actually doesn't look like an adult. At least not as much as what Shibu does, which is like a huge improvement because I had no idea I was gonna do that. Now, Cannibals Anonymous. That's great. I love that. Cannibals Anonymous, CAA. So she doesn't really have pockets. I don't think so. I don't know. I would assume that she does, but the drawing doesn't really have, pockets. But I'm gonna assume that she does because she's always carrying this doll around, and so I'm gonna pretend that it's in her pocket because she's holding on to the broom. According to the thing, she carries this doll everywhere, which makes sense. Like, I get that, and I have no problem with it, but what happens when both her hands are full? Like, that's what I don't get. There we go. That's a doll. It looks like a doll in comparison, so that works. Even more frustration. Okay. There we go. Oh wait. I forgot a few things. Oh, Squeaky's even louder now. I'm gonna take your advice and put some magic around the wand kind of thing. Good. If I make flat coloring, is that gonna make it look really bad? Because the thing is, I only have like 2 hours and I have to make one more drawing. How bad is flat art gonna look? Someone just asked me how my stream was going outside the stream, and I'm like, I can't respond to you. I am streaming. And clearly you know that. How do you stay up this long, honestly? You're the best, but I have no idea how you do it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, sleep well. I'm probably going to end the stream very soon because I'm starving and because I want you to sleep, especially after yesterday, so. Right, I think Ella is done, other than the arms, but that can wait, 'cause those are, they're weird. So I will probably stop this for now so I can get something and you can go to sleep. And then I will stream again later and just pray that people will show up. All right? So, I love you.